Well, hello and welcome to the Transits in You with my Psychic Connection. I'm Squirrel, and I am going to be walking you through the energies and the transits from August 3rd, 2023 to August 9th, 2023. So y'all buckle up because half the week is a little bit hard, but the rest of the week, ooh, lolly, wait till you see what I got to tell you. So we're going to start with Thursday, August 3rd. Now we start out this episode of the Transits in You with the Sun in Leo square to Jupiter in Taurus. Now this aspect can feel amazing, but it comes with some special difficulties. So listen close. This square can make us feel extremely confident, proud, and optimistic, but be sure to use moderation and respect in communications, or you may come across as arrogant. Try not to overdo anything right now. Pace yourself because while we feel like we can conquer the world with this square, limitations still do apply, the physical limitations and the mental limitations. So the challenges here are using moderation and in communication and showing that optimism and confidence, and a lot of regulation of what you're doing so that you don't burn yourself out. Now, there can be a tendency to wear yourself out during this transit, trying to get everything done at once. And one more thing that can be a challenge with this square, it brings in a large amount of feeling generous, like you just want to do things for other people. What a great thing, right? Be sure that you don't give away more than you can comfortably afford. This is some powerful energy that just makes everything bigger and larger. And we're not quite thinking, logically with this particular square in place. Now, there are some factors later in the week that will tame that down or tone that down, but throughout the week, be sure everything in moderation. Watch how you come across. A lot of people see that self-confidence as arrogance, and if you're too strong with it, it can come across that way. So just be careful to do everything I just said and overcome these challenges. It's a great feeling and some fairly easy challenges to overcome if we just think about it. Now, we also have Mars in Virgo trined with Jupiter in Taurus. Now, this aspect, it's going to bring some much needed self-belief and positive energy. So coupled with that Leo Sun to Jupiter and Taurus square, you're going to be feeling a lot better now than you did, like say, at the end of the last transits in you. Now, many astrologers believe that any effort that begins during the trine between Mars and Jupiter is certain to be successful. And with this trine being related to Virgo and Taurus, career or financial endeavors are certainly involved. Now, that being said, at this moment, there's a really detrimental opposition between Mercury and Virgo and Saturn retrograde in Pisces. And any way you look at that, it's a very harsh aspect. So I would say not to quite start anything yet. This is in transit until the 6th. It's slowly receding right now. It's doing what is called separating. It's easing off of us, but we're still feeling the effects of that. So work on self-confidence, use that trine I just told you about, and work on planning any endeavors until that opposition is unable to deter you or throw you off track. This opposition can present itself as difficulty communicating and in misinterpretation. It can also bring about serious sadness, overthinking, and overall negativity. So, really, really try to overcome that. Sometimes sometimes we feel these things because of things going life on in life around us, but sometimes the energies bringing them in for no reason. If you're not feeling this sorrow because of things actually happening in your life, if you're thinking of the past or you're thinking about shoulda woulda coulda dones, know that this is some outside force working on you, working on the whole world around you, and try to battle it. Now, one way to battle this is to take the time to write your feelings and thoughts down instead of trying to speak them out loud. Because with that miscommunication, with Mercury being involved, it's hard to be understood or understand what people are bringing toward you. Now, this particular aspect is separating, like I said, and we will be free of it on August 6th. So there's still time to use that amazing trine between Mars and Jupiter with Virgo and Taurus. Um, don't forget, y'all, the Cackling Witch is done with Psychic Rose is tonight at 10 p.m. Be there or be square. Haha, little astrology joke. um, this brings us to August 4th, 2023, Friday. Now, at 11:19 p.m., the moon transits into Aries. So Aries brings in some amazing optimism and do it now energy. We can greatly offset that opposition still in effect between Mercury and Saturn. So draw on that Aries optimism, but still hold off 2 more days, y'all, before going the just do it route. Use that go for it energy to plan and to reflect and to see what you really want so that you can go for it when the time is right. Now, coupled with the square and the trine still in place from yesterday, our chances of escaping this waning opposition energy are greatly increased. You're really going to start feeling better today. The sorrow and the negativity might come up and bite you every now and then, but we're really getting through that. We're finally coming to the end. Again, be sure not to overdo anything today, and we should make it through mostly unscathed. Now, if you're still being sucked in by the opposition or that square is being especially brutal with you, even though it can feel so good, don't don't hesitate. We've got Journey and Friends tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we can help you through it. Journey always has several guests with him. You never know who they're going to be. Never know. And it is always a hoot. It is always a blast, and there is always excellent advice there. So be sure to come on, okay? That brings us to Saturday, August 5th. Now, there are no changes in today's transits. So it's still kind of a little bit of a tug of war between feeling amazing and feeling really sad. But again, it's separating, it's almost out. So the effects of the sorrow, the effects of the negativity should be waning to where you almost can't feel them. Now, we don't have any shows on the weekend per se, live shows, because everybody's got to have a break, right? But we always, every single freaking day have YouTube content for you. And our daily content is Card of the Day with Cassidy the Card Slinger, Angel Numbers with Destiny K, and we just introduced numerology of the day with Energy, the metaphysical crone. So, you guys, Journey is always introducing new tidbits, new exciting things. Ring that bell, subscribe, and you will never, ever, ever miss anything new. But if you heard it first, go be sure to go check it out. All right. Now, that brings us to Sunday, August 6th. August? Well, I don't even know where I'm from, y'all. Okay, so today we'll start a conjunct between Mercury and Mars, both in Virgo. Now, Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury being one of those signs in this conjunct, it is incredibly conducive to rapid thought as well as clear, concise communication. So, this is really nipping that daggone opposition, and this is the last day of that opposition. It's really nipping it in the bud, almost like it's done a day early. Mars being conjunct here will really boost our ability to think about, plan, and put into action any entrepreneurial or career oriented endeavors. This is the last, yay, day of that opposition between Mercury in Virgo and Saturn retrograde in Pisces. So the sorrow negativity may still have a small, tiny lingering effect, but with everything else in place, we could truly still have a good day. Um, However, if you are having any lingering effects from that opposition, hold off just one more day before setting any financial or career plans into action, if at all possible. Sometimes it's not possible. Just be aware of the challenges you might have today and don't let them hold you back. You know what they are, so you know how to beat them. Planning and research will benefit us the most today, and there is still time to use that incredible trine between Mars and Jupiter in the next rest of the week. So I told you about the daily YouTube only content. We've also got some pretty cool weekly content. Of course, you have the transits in you with me, Psychic Squirrel, but we also have Spilling the Tea with Psychic Energy. She reads tea leaves, y'all. It's so cool. We have the Enchanted Spread with Psychic K, the intuitive empath. And if you haven't seen that yet, do yourself a huge favor. Go watch both of those. They are truly amazing and they will blow your mind. They're both really solid keepers. All right. And that brings us to August 7th, 2023 on a Monday. Now, woo da lolly. I can't wait to tell y'all this. I've been excited about this. So we're completely clear of that brutal opposition. Woohoo! Now, we should be clear of the sorrow, the negativity, and the lack of communication skills altogether. Now, keep in mind that while many of us feel the astrology effects and energies, many of us were feeling that and we couldn't pinpoint the reasons for the anxiety or the feelings we're having. There are those of us who have gone through tragedies within these times, and those feelings are not to be dismissed. Don't beat yourself up if you aren't feeling all chipper and raring to go quite yet. If you have been going through hell, like things happening around you, take your time to grieve and heal. Astrology can have a huge effect on all of us, but when we are going through hard changes, when life throws those curveballs, how we feel is how we feel, and nothing is going to change that. Even the best aspects can't take away our pain. The lives we are living will always have an effect on how we feel. The energies around us can instigate that or alleviate that, but they cannot call the shots. Okay, I just want to make sure you understand that. I truly hope each and every one of us will experience joy today. And check this out. Okay, this is where I want to talk. Done with that stinking opposition. But we have the mostly beneficial square between the Sun in Leo and Jupiter in Taurus. Mercury and Mars conjunct in Virgo. Mercury in Virgo trining to Jupiter in Taurus, and Mars in Virgo trining to Jupiter in Taurus. Ha! All that Taurus and Virgo energy, stability and attention to detail. And then, man, Jupiter just amps things up. Jupiter is the great expander. So Taurus is like front and center, and Virgo is right there with it. Just beautiful stability, attention to detail. Okay, now that trine I told you between Mercury and Jupiter, really just came into hard play without that opposition. This is one of the best transits. Oh, no, this is the trine between Mercury and Jupiter. It just started today. So, this is one of the absolute best transits for making plans because of the clarity of thought, the good instincts, future oriented, positive thinking, and that sense of stability. This trine is amazing. And you remember what I said about the trine between Mars and Virgo and Jupiter and Taurus? Now, I know that's confusing. Mercury, Mars, both of them trining with Jupiter and Taurus, and they're conjunct. So many astrologers, I'm going to repeat this, I said it earlier, but many astrologers believe that any effort that begins during a trine, any trine between Mars and Jupiter, is certain to be successful. This trine involves both Virgo and Taurus. Attention to detail again, stability again, and luck with money. It is an earth sign. So in addition to all that epicness, the moon goes into Taurus at 2:42 a.m. This will bring in a bigger desire for security and stability, further helping us solidify our plans for the future. Now is the time to get started. Remember, as long as it started with an intent to finish and with commitment, you are bound to succeed in any endeavor you take today, especially financial. Just remember the challenge with the square from the Leo Sun to Jupiter in Taurus. We may try to overdo things. Do not burn yourself out before you really get started. Take your time, get started, commit to committing, and we are going to take off. Not everybody has this information. Use it. This, the energies are ripe. Take it and run with it. And y'all, we have Psychic K, the intuitive empath, at 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. If you're having trouble with the planning stages, if you have a question about the endeavor you want to take, if you think it could really take off, talk to Psychic K. She'll point you in that right direction. Excuse me. Damn it, man. Oh, one moment. Psychic K, the intuitive empath, at 10 p.m. Eastern, which brings us to August 8th, 2023, Tuesday. There are no changes to today's transits. Keep working on that glorious project. Everything I said about yesterday applies to today. And tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, we have Psychic Energy, the metaphysical crone, totally able to help you with all of that information you're looking for. And get this. We got Virgo, and we got Taurus energy in spades here. And both Psychic K and Psychic Energy are Capricorns, bringing in more Earth energy to help you utilize this energy. You can't beat that. Be there. Ask them these questions. And that brings us to Wednesday, August 9th, 2023. So again, 3 days in a row, you guys. Holy crows. This is awesome. All of yesterday's aspects are still in effect today. Now, with that trine between Mercury and Virgo to Jupiter and Taurus at exactly 14 degrees, this heightens the ability to plan and execute ideas. Now, that trine will begin to separate tomorrow, but it will take its sweet time. But it is at exact ground zero, meaning this is, yeah, totally an epic time. If you haven't started yet, which I sure hope you have, you better be on it today. Okay. Now at 9:05 a.m. Eastern, the moon will transit into Gemini. Now this brings with it an even finer ability to communicate, think, and learn. Be prepared for me even more ideas to research and to put into emotion, not emotion, motion, and to be able to help you further what you've already started. And don't forget, Gemini Gemini moon can be a lot of fun. And if you're looking to have some great fun, we got 3 psychics tonight at 10 p.m. And holy crows, you get 3 psychics. You get psychics Rose, you get energy and K. So definitely be there. Enjoy yourselves. Have the best time and bring your questions, and we will see you there. I am so glad the week ended with such a phenomenal high, and I can't wait to see all the amazing things you guys are going to do. You guys keep us posted, and we will see you next time here at the Transits in You. Bye.